Alright, so I just kind of wanted to go through some of the stuff that I would be working on when it comes to trying to figure out what I'm going to list or sell today or the next day. So this is kind of my setups that I put together, and I just try to work on it. So like this one here is like an individual item that I would need to price out. The Asian DVDs have done really well. We've only been able to find like 2 lots of them on Facebook Marketplace, but they do really well if you can find them. This is Pitch Black. It is sealed, so normally I will get together all the sealed ones and try to do one run of sealed items. And so then I just start making a stack of the sealed ones. Usually the sealed can go for a little bit more. This stack here would be just everything that's cheap, and I can just stack it up in one thing, run all the pictures, and price them all at the same price. So these are all would be $5.99 plus shipping, and let them discount over time. So they're just your basic DVDs. I don't really like cheap TV series. There's too many discs normally, and if you have to clean them, it's just it takes a lot of time. And then they're $5.99. There's 4 discs in there, or maybe it's 8 discs, and it's $7.99, and you have to clean 6 of them, and it just takes too much. So unless they're higher dollar, that's when I like to sell them. But they come across in lots, and you gotta do something with them. So yeah, these would be just your cheap movies here. I just stack them up, and they're easy to run. So I've been trying to do that because you just collect so many cheap ones. You buy a big lot, and then you end up listing all the good stuff, and then you buy another lot, and then all the not as good stuff never gets messed with, or here and there you pick at it. Just here, like these 2 John Wicks, I will list these together. These, I'll work on those together. We got these 2 Steelbook cheap movies. It's like $10 for those together. I do have these Al Pacino movies. This is a box set, but it was missing one, so I'm gonna have to list them as one set of 3. I did find these 2, and they're from the same people, so I just list them together. It's probably maybe $5.99 or $9.99. I do have Pitch Black on VHS, and apparently there is no Pitch Black 2. It's called Chronicles of Riddick. So, and I want to say this is a later release, 2004. We have Pitch Black already up as a single, and so I'm not sure if it's probably doesn't sell for much. It's a $5.99 movie. We might sell this for $9.99 or $12.99. These ones are screeners. Usually I try to just run a lot of screeners if I get a bunch at once, but I've kind of gone through most of the screeners that we have. They can range from pricing, because you would think screeners are rare, but when you look them up, there's actually a lot of them out there a lot of times. Unless it's something good, like Nickelodeon screeners and, I don't know, horror screeners. But these other ones, they don't do as well. They can take a while. This Amsterdam is kind of cool. It's an older screener. It's a Vestron, but a little bit harder to find. Here would be just be my $5.99 VHS movies. And sometimes if I think there's one in there that could be worth more, I will look them up after I start listing them. Again, I'm just trying to list these quickly. Like, you think, American Werewolf in Paris would sell decent. Ghost Ship, we've sold that. Trimmers, yeah, it's a little rough though. So we've sold it numerous times. could almost just do a little horror lot, but it's easy to just run them $5.99. Let's see what else. I was going to run these as $5.99, then I ended up finding 2 of them, so I'm like, oh, alright, there's a lot. This actually is decent. I didn't see any of these up. Similar, this one is signed. There was a guy just down the street the other day, had all his stuff out there for free, and I drove by and I said, I'll stop after work. And then I found 3 items. I want to say this would go probably 15 to 20 bucks. So that was cool. These Alien box set. This can give you like 15 bucks or so. This is pretty decent. I do have some sealed VHS that I don't really work on these clamshells too much, but I just want to get them out of the way. So those are probably like 10 bucks each or $7.99. And this was also in the free item bin just down the street. And anytime I can find a cookbook that's got this kind of, I can't think of what it's called, spiral bound, I usually just pick them up. This was the other item that I found. Dr. Zhivago. It's just a old book. Maybe it's $5.99. But yeah, that's kind of how I go through things here. You know, since we got the new program, usually when we'd buy a big lot of items, we'd go through, pull out all the good ones, set everything to the side, but we do price everything. But then, you know, now it'd be a lot easier to just pull out and be like, alright, here's our everything that's 15 and up or 10 and up, $7.99s and $5.99s, and I could just run through that in like 2 hours and be done. So, but we haven't been buying big lots like that. Alright, well there you go. Thank you.